You are welcome on my YouTube channel. Today I have invited different students who are going to explain to you how to get a scholarship in China, in Russia, and in USA. So enjoy the video. Don't forget to share and subscribe, my friend. This is the time to go to study. Let's go.
Welcome back to Matthew's channel. Today we are talking about China, application to China. So please, if any one of you haven't subscribed, please do so, and don't forget to click on the notification bell that any new video, any new episode, you won't miss it. You'll be the first one to see it. Okay, so let's dive in. By the name of Shema Damas, a doctor to be. I'm pursuing medicine in China as MBBS, but you can also say it in full as Bachelor in Medicine and also Bachelor in Surgery. I'm Rwandan by nationality, and I would love that anyone who is following this video will find it helpful and blessed. Okay, so what do we know about China? How do you apply to China? By that question, I would say applying to China is not that difficult. You just get to an agency and they help you do it. You just need to put your documents together, just your medical, your school report, your school report, your passport. It's not difficult, not really difficult, because since many universities just expect to have new students, foreigners, to come in. So you just get to any agency and they help you. There are agencies here in China, there are them in your countries. I hope many of you know them. So yeah, it's not difficult to apply to China. But the question is, what happens next when you get to China? That's what I want to talk about. What happens next when you get to China? The first thing you could know first is that Chinese people don't really collaborate in English. They don't really know English. When we came here, we thought English is like the worldwide language, but then when you got here, it was like, wow, there are people at the airport who don't really understand what you're saying. It was just hilarious. But then don't be scared about that. We have translators, we have people to help around, but just be sure that when you come to China, you should be learning and prepared to learn Chinese, because there's no way you can survive this country without knowing some Chinese. Anyway, though there are some universities that teach Chinese so good, you can also learn it on your behalf, yourself. You can just do it. It just all depends on how you love it, how you really love it. Okay, so I hope when you come to China, you'll be applying for something you love, something you're passionate about, because I think it's a waste of time sometimes when you do something you really don't love. But I hope you will just apply and come to China. But when you get here, you just need to know that your Chinese also need to be improved. You need to work on it, and also make friends. Just make friends. So about the courses are in English or in Chinese. You just choose which one you want to follow, you want to pursue in. Like for me, I study medicine in English, but then I still have Chinese courses during the semesters, and I still have to pass some of the exams. Like before I graduate, I need to pass HSK 4, but then 5. Sorry, 4 is for students in first year. Yeah, that it has changed recently, but not many universities care about it. Not all the universities. Some universities just pass HSK 3, others pass 4, and others really don't pass anyone. Like they just study Chinese during the semesters, so it's not that big deal. Okay, so studying medicine in China is not really, you can't say it's difficult, because I'm so passionate about it, I don't find it that much difficult. But then you don't have enough practices when you don't know Chinese, so you need to work on that. And also, I hope this information will help someone. I hope it helps someone. So please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share this video to anyone who is interested to come in China. Just a simple introduction, what China is, what to expect, because there are many foreigners, so you just be feeling like it's home, far from home. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, because some people, when you come far from you just go far from your parents, you'll be like, oh, I'm going away. But then you just come here and you find other foreigners and it feels like home again. So I hope you get interested, and I hope you apply and you come here, and we will be glad to meet you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped someone, and don't forget to subscribe, to share it, tell your friends to tell their friends that they can get the help that they need. They can drop into the comments what they want to hear next, and please, I hope it just enlightens you. That's the whole purpose. And I also thank Mathieu's channel to have hosted me today, and I hope they will be having enough time and also new episode that will be interesting you. Thank you so much.
This is Mathieu. I am a medical student in Siberian State Medical University. It is very nice to see you on my YouTube channel. Today I have invited a student who comes from Zambia, and he is going to tell you how to apply in Russia and how is the life in Russia. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. So let's go.
Hello everyone, welcome to Mathieu's channel. My name is Joseph. I'm a Zambian student studying here in Russia at the Siberian State Medical University. So I'm here to share with you, to talk to you about the Russian scholarship and yeah, basically the necessary information you would need or ask about Russia. So the first things first, you have to obviously apply. When the scholarship comes out in the newspapers or maybe online, you apply, you attach your results, your grade 12 results, and the necessary documents that they may need. Afterwards, you are called for interviews. For example, in my country, they love to do interviews, as you know. So you do the interviews. Afterwards, they call you for medicals. After you do all this, you have to choose 6 medical universities or engineering universities that you would like to study in here in Russia. And if they accept you, if everything is okay, well, you have to wait upon the government. They will tell you when you can travel. After you've done everything, the visa and the necessary paperwork. So when you come here to Russia, obviously the first thing, if you're a government student, you have to study the Russian language, which is about 8 months of non-stop Russian plus a few subjects that it may include there. So just that. Alright you guys, I think that's all I had for you. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share.
I'm today's guest, and my name is Alice Islam Save. I study in the US. I'm a rising junior majoring in neuroscience on pre-med track and also having a minor in writing, and I go to Wesleyan University. So today, as you I guess we're gonna talk about how to get a scholarship in the US. So basically, you can either apply on your own or apply for a program. But from my experience, I don't know like so many people who applied on their own and get in, because you need like a college counselor to advocate for you the school that you're applying to. So most people apply for programs, and in Rwanda there's so many programs like British Rwanda, Nebraska, Gashora, Education US, Shikine. Personally, I was from British Rwanda. So what are the requirements to apply to the US? So the first requirement is you have to send in your high school reports. You also have to send in your national exam results, and then you have to send in essays. So basically, essays are like the important part because everyone can get good grades, but your essays are the part that is going to really set you apart from the whole application pool. The more your essays are like very personal, like appealing to emotion and like authentic, the more the school is going to like you and want you to be on their campus. So really pay so much attention, time and effort on your personal essay. And then the last thing is standardized tests. Those are tests that most schools require, either mandatory or just encouraged to send them. So you can either do TOEFL, ACT, SAT. They're like English and sciences tests that just it's like a whole tradition of college US schools. So you have to study for them and do them and get a certain grade. Every school has like a certain grade range that they want. So if it's like a good indication of which schools to apply to or not. So when applying, you can either do ED1, which means early decision. Yeah, so when applying, you can either do ED1, which means early decision. So early decision is binding. If the school accepts, you have to go there. ED2 is kind of binding or not binding depending on schools, and then you have regular decision. So in regular decision, you can literally apply to as many schools as 20 schools, and whichever school accepts you, you're gonna be the one to choose which school that you are willing to join. And the good news is that, you know, like your high school combination doesn't really affect your college major. So when you come, you have a clean slate to start over and really pursue whatever that you're interested in. And something else I want to talk about, like, is adjusting to the college life in US. So personally for me, I feel like I want to talk about 3 things. The first one is culture shock. Like, of course, as you expect, Rwanda and US is gonna be very different. But like, you know, like in America, there's like freedom of expression, of speech. Literally, as long as what you're doing is not illegal, you can do it either publicly or in private. Like, no one cares. And again, social life. You know, that's where us as teen, it's all about, you know, dating, hooking up, drinking, and partying. It's all done, but of course, you need consent. If you don't do consent, the police are gonna be behind your back. If you drink before 21, you can also get in trouble. But basically, otherwise, have fun with your social life. Second thing is money. Of course, you know, like as an international student, you have 20 hours to work on campus. Those are jobs that really helps you just get some money for personal expenses and pocket money. They're not like fancy jobs because you're only allowed to work on campus, but you can, you know, work in dining places, work in a library, work in a lab, or even like be an assistant in like whatever office at your school.